Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. My name is Tiffany Collins, and I will be one of your co-hosts for this evening.
And I am Tiffany Tifco Joseph, and I am your host bringing the nuggets tonight.
My name is Anika Roseborough, and I'm one of your co-hosts, better known as Nika Rika.
Hey, what's up, peeps? I'm Bashan, and you can just call me VO, holding it down for all the men and the bros out there.
All right.
All right. So we need you guys to stay tuned to the end of the show because we got some special treats.
Yes. Please stay tuned to the end of the show and pay close attention while you're watching, because we have some nice treats for y'all at the end of this show.
Yes, we do.
Also, y'all, if y'all are not on our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversations with an S on the end, like and share this page, guys, because if you are not following this page, you will not be able to get the gifts tonight. But today, I am so glad to announce a very good friend of ours, a serial entrepreneur. This lady has a plethora of things that she does, and I'm so excited that she be on our show. And I'm telling you guys, y'all stay in tune until this live tonight, because we're gonna be dropping gems, nuggets tonight.
Yes.
Right.
So on today, we got Miss CHERON K. Griffin. Give it up for her.
Yes. Welcome.
This young lady right here, I'm just gonna start off with a little small part of her bio, and then she can come on in and tell us about her organizations, the name of her organization, and then we'll talk about one or two of them on tonight. Is that right?
That's perfect.
She first of all, I like to say that she is an author. She is the creator and founder of Preacher X's, the reality show that's on Tubi right now, you guys.
Come on,
Check it out, y'all.
Right
Check it
now,
out.
Preacher's X's. She is one of the characters on there. She's also how many books you have, CHERON?
I have 5, but I'm getting ready to release a trilogy.
I can't hear you.
I have 5. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now
But
I can.
I'm getting ready to release a trilogy. So,
okay.
because they're all done.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, congratulations on, getting it on Tubi. But I was there when you had the premiere, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm giving you flowers while I can see you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yes. Absolutely amazing.
And I'm so glad to be that we are sisters in this business where we work together. I directed the show and the content creator of the show, and she is a very amazing person to work with. I think our chemistry is great, and I just thank God for this season that I'm around all of these powerful women.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you included, CHERON K. Thank you for coming into our world, to Houston. But from my understanding, you're not from Houston. Where are you from?
Philly.
Philly.
I'm from Philadelphia.
Love, huh? Come on now, bring that love on down here.
Yes, Philly love. Yes.
So CHERON, give our audience a little background about yourself.
I just say I'm just CHERON. So you have the bio right there. I mean, Tiffany said it all. I'm just a person that loves people. I'm a creator. I can create anything and everything. And I love excellence.
Mhm.
So in a nutshell, that's who I am.
Okay. And so I have a quick question for you. So I'm looking at your bio. I see here that you were a life coach. Tell me about that journey. Like, what inspired you to become a life coach, and how's that going?
Okay, so I actually got my certification in 2017, and it was super amazing. But now I'm just stepping into the arena of dating and relationships and matchmaking.
All right.
So in that arena, you definitely have to do some coaching.
I know,
but I found that my niche is really dating and relationships, and probably because I've been married 5 times. So I finally got it. I'm on my 5th marriage now. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's very successful, and I believe I have the juice to
All
do it.
right.
I hooked my parents up when
Come
I
on.
was 12 years old. And I've been hooking people up, but unofficially.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now
Oh,
you
but
taking
I
it to
had an
another
NBA
level.
player.
Excuse me?
Did she fall off?
You a little stuck right now.
I think she said she had an NBA player.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, guys, well, we having a little few little technical difficulties with
Yeah, we
our
got
guest today, but I'm sure she'll figure it out and come back on real
Yes.
soon.
Make
I'm
sure
But
you guys stay
sorry,
tuned.
y'all.
are
Okay.
you
Him on,
back?
him
Awesome.
Okay,
on.
let's
Awesome.
go.
Now, what
I'm
you said, Sharon?
I'm back. My
Yes.
Wi-Fi, like I said, has been acting up like for the last few days, so I don't know what's going on in the area. So my apologies.
No
No
worries. We
no
problem.
problem.
understand.
And Sharon, I have a question for you. I see you're the proud owner of About Your Smile Luxury Tea franchise.
Yes,
What's up
I
in
am. And actually, I just closed my doors at my location.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to sell franchises. I'm a dental hygienist by profession of
Okay.
32 years. So I
Ooh.
know teeth. But what I found out within the last year, being being in one place isn't for me. I like to move around. And
Okay.
I felt like I was suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
And so now that I closed down my location, which was actually in a bad location, and I learned a lot from that experience, I believe I have the juice in the sauce
Come
to
on.
make someone very, very, very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. All
indeed.
So,
right.
in
Awesome.
regards to matchmaking, and okay, so how do you know what would make a perfect match?
You know what? Intuition is everything. And I think you have to have a spirit of discernment to
Mm-hmm.
really know people and ask questions. I think I'm really easy to talk to. So
Mm-hmm.
people share anything and everything with me, but
Mm-hmm.
using intuition.
Okay. Okay. So have you ever made any perfect dates? Now you said you match your parents.
Yes.
Oh, you must give us some insight
Oh
into that because that
wow.
is
Let's
unique all
Real.
in
You
get
got
itself.
to
into it.
elaborate more on that.
Come on, give
Mm-hmm.
us the sauce. Come on.
So I was 12 years old, and my dad was always taking me and my mom to church. And one day she was sick, which was a Valentine's Day. And on the way home, I said to him, "Aren't you going to get my mom something for Valentine's Day?" And they weren't even dating. And he picked up 2 dozen of roses, and they've been together since. And it's
Oh,
been it's been 40 something years.
Oh, that's
come on, intuition.
awesome.
I absolutely
So I
love
guess
it.
you would sit there saying, "Oh, okay, I can do this now.
Come on.
I can do
Well, you know what's crazy? For years, I have been interested in matchmaking. I have commercials from the early 2000s that I
it."
never put out there. But here recently, I just said, I'm going to do it full force, put my energy into it because I'm great at dating. And I think that my marriages, my failed marriages, and the fact that I know how to get married, I think that I can guide and help others into that space if that's what they desire.
And that's
Awesome.
great. That's great to have somebody to help in that area like that. Because I'll be happy to have, you know, if I was single on the market. Let's make that clear. If I was
Right.
single and on the
We don't have no
market,
Right.
problem.
you know,
No problem, son.
no problem. That I would like somebody to, know about me and
Okay.
then know about him and see what could happen. That makes things
Right.
a little easier, don't you think?
I think it does, but in everything, we always have to go in it with the open eyes, but also look for those red flags. You understand what I'm saying? And be honest with yourself. So, for example, a young lady came into my teeth whitening bar, and she was saying that she really wanted to get married. But the guy's like, I don't want to get married now. And I told her, you need to be honest with yourself. If you move in with this gentleman, are you going to be bugging him
Right.
every week, every 3 weeks, every month? Or when are we getting married? When he was very clear.
Mhm.
So she has to know, hey, it might not happen for 10 years. It might not happen ever. So we have to be honest with ourselves when it comes to the dating arena. When I met my husband, am I allowed to cuss on this podcast?
Of course.
Okay, so I
He's
didn't
waiting for
know.
a first word.
I didn't get the rules. So my husband is 14 years older than me. So my first question to him was, "Do you like to fuck? Like, do you feel like the fuck?" I want to know because I'm a very sexual person, and if that's not something that you can do, it ain't no.
No, that'll never work.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, just being honest.
Now, I would just love to see your husband's face when you asked him that. This
He
distinguished
probably
gentleman.
was in shock, and my husband is from a Muslim background, right?
Okay.
I come from a Christian background. So when we met, he was like, "Sister, you're going to have to put them titties in and wear some, longer pants." And I said, "Let me tell you something, bro. These titties going to be out. I paid for them. And this ass is going to be out. Yes. So if you can't deal with that, I suggest you go to the mosque and get someone that's covered up, and we married. So titties out."
Well, you changed his mind, huh?
But I
Yes,
love y'all.
honey,
I
yes.
love y'all. I love y'all. I mean, y'all totally opposite. I've been around you guys, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful relationship because y'all know who y'all are. And when you know
Yes.
who you are, when you trust each other, all that stuff don't matter.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Now we want to ask a
agree.
few questions about your books. Now you have two
Yes.
books, and I'm going to show one of the books. And it's
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about ICU first. You want to talk about
Okay, so I was living in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was actually substitute teaching. And I asked the young people that day, I said, what is the initiative that you all would want to see? And they said suicide. And that became a book. It became the glasses because the glasses do accompany the book. I can't see y'all now though, right?
Hey, but please note how we wore our yellow to represent today.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yes.
Joy.
Yes, yellow means joy spiritually, and I wanted young people in the world to know whoever this initiative touched, I see you. I don't only see you with my eyes because I literally can't see you right now, but I see you with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so to me, it's just about showing love and kindness because depression, suicide, mental health is running rampant.
It is.
I personally,
Especially in our community, and the youngest person to commit suicide is a 5-year-old Black girl.
Wow.
So yeah. So
that's just unfortunate because I'm like at 5, like what would lead you to want to make that type of decision? Like what type of difficulties are you facing at the age of 5?
What is she thinking about?
She may have been getting bullied at school. You just never know.
Yeah, that's
right. And how do you know how to commit suicide?
Right.
How can a
How you know
5-year-old think about something like that?
Yeah.
That what comes to my mind. How can she think about that?
Like, how do you know that to even be an option?
So
right, exactly. But it's running rampant in all communities, but I'm seeing a spike in the Black community. And that's something that we've never seen before. And unfortunately, and people are going to get mad at me, but I don't care. You can't pray it out. You can't fast it out. It's not a demon. People need help. People need to go to a therapist, to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever it is. And we've been taught in our community, just sweep it under the rug. Jesus could fix it. Yes, I get it. Jesus can fix some stuff, right? But it's according to our faith, right? And what we believe.
Without words is dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus put the tools on earth for us to use.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Just like you have a heart doctor, right? For your heart, you have a mind doctor for your mind.
Right.
And some of us need therapy. I'm honest. I go to therapy every Tuesday, baby. And I'm not going because I have a problem, but I have the tools to use it when I do have a problem.
You're right.
Now, I have gone to therapy when I got out of my 5th marriage. I was very angry and very hurt and mad at God. I was mad at God. I was married to 2 preachers, but this one was a preacher. We were married 16 years. And I was like, God, I was faithful to you all these years. What's up? What's up? Why didn't he change? But what I learned, we cannot force our will onto someone else. I don't care how much praying, fasting, anointing, shoes, pillows, any of that shit. That don't work. Now, what God did for me, he changed me. He said, bitch, it's time to get out. You can go. And I left.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen.
Amen.
And that's what's so great about this book, and I love it. I actually read this book myself, and what is so fascinating about the book is I what I got out of it, what helped me. I've never been suicidal or ever felt suicidal before, but inside the book, it has pictures, and you have to use your mind to actually read this book. And I think when you're reading this mind, it just naturally put a smile on your face. And not only does it put a smile on your face, it makes you open your mind to think about something else besides suicide. And we were reading it up before, and they can agree with me. But this book is unique in all areas. But I see you igniting hope and preventing suicide by CHERON K. Griffin. This book right here is a must for all ages. Okay,
Absolutely.
for all ages. So remember this book.
And just for the viewers to know, Miss CHERON, could you actually state the name of both of your books? Just so you know if they want to go purchase or anything like that.
Yes, so that particular book is ICU, Igniting Hope and Preventing Suicide. This one that I'm holding is 134 Reasons You Can't Find a Man.
Okay, we gotta talk about that one. We gotta talk about that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so,
Oh man.
okay, awesome. And so now we actually have a few comments here that we have not addressed yet. So,
Okay.
we have Katrina living testimony. Therapy saved my life. It is definitely needed. Help is needed. And we have some East Coast love in the building. Miss Amanda Allen. She's also from the East Coast, so she wants to extend that love to you. And so, yeah,
Yes.
everybody that's commenting, thank y'all for tuning in and chiming into this awesome conversation. And so, now we're gonna go ahead and chime into our main topic, which will also tie into relationships. And
Yeah, so
Miss
that's
CHERON,
perfect.
feel free to chime into our conversations. But
And then we'll be
ma'am.
talking about that next book too, because that
Yeah.
book is going to coincide with our main topic.
so our
Definitely.
main topic today is going to be how men stay attentive to their significant other from a male's perspective.
Yes.
Come on with it,
indeed.
Sean.
Come on,
So
B.O.
come
on.
Tell us what you got.
Well, you know,
CEO. Okay.
Thank you for that great introduction. This answer requires it's a 2-part answer. Now, the first part I'm going to speak about is being attentive.
Okay.
How to be attentive.
Yes.
That's in there. I think when you like in the beginning of a relationship, everything is all peachy cool. What they call it, the honeymoon stage, whatever. But after that, you know, whether it be 3 months or 6 months, a year, you have to continue doing what you're doing.
Yes.
I mean, try not to get complacent.
Mhm.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Also,
So why do you think people get complacent?
oh man, different reason. Comfortable. It's probably the main reason. Then they get into the mentality like, well, I got you now. So
So I don't have
I
to.
don't have to work to get you, but I got you.
The work is
Yeah.
done.
I don't have to do nothing else.
Exactly.
Yes.
But theoretically, the work is never done.
Okay.
It's never done.
Right.
So CHERON, like, okay, so tell us, like, okay, so within any one of your marriages, do you think maybe like any of that has happened? Maybe did y'all get too comfortable with each other, or
Oh, yeah. So when I met husband number 4, I just numbered them. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's good.
So when I met him, I was super slim, super fine, right?
Okay, fine.
But then I started eating and literally I became
You ate
a
CHERON.
size 16, 18.
Mhm.
Wow.
I was pushing a 18,
Mhm.
and I lost my weight when I decided to leave because I said I need to go out there and be fine again. But I had got complacent and comfortable. Also, he kept telling me, "Oh, you good," but yet still he was looking at them slim. You know what I'm saying? He was desiring something else, but he was telling me I was straight. So I felt like that was also a means of control
Yeah,
for
to get where he
him.
wanted you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Until I changed the narrative.
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
tell you how I changed it.
Sure you can. Go ahead. Our audience wants to know that.
But yeah, that's so we have a comment. Should never get comfortable, keep the thrill and respect, never get laid back. Hey,
Yes. And I have a
Yes.
saying myself. Never take for granted that your partner knows that you love them.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
They have so many men. You know I love you because I'm here. I mean that don't
They
mean
don't-
you love me
right.
because you
Tell
could
me
be
you
here
love
for
me.
a whole bunch of reasons.
You're not speaking my love.
Yeah.
Learn my love language.
Yeah, you could be here for
What
Exactly.
about what about his actions though?
Yeah.
His action doesn't
But
show.
see, but it's his action speaking her love language though. Like you may think, okay, I'm gonna go buy her all of this. Well, her love language may not be gifts, or
Yes.
which may be just
She want
come and
attention, yeah.
give me some loving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He should be.
Look at me.
Well, I'm sure he's attentive to his.
Now, for me now, I'm a mystery to my husband. He can't figure me out.
Keep a little mystery.
You know what I'm saying? So that keeps him on his toes,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. So yeah,
Good
I'm a
idea.
mystery.
And that's good. So like you say, that kind of keeps the thrill going, and that just kind of keeps the spice. It's like you're not allowing
Yeah.
yourself to get comfortable anymore. You want to keep him on his toes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Some other ways you can keep attention to your partner is whenever don't be on the phone when they're trying to have a conversation with you, because then I feel ignored. I don't like to feel
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Date
A
nights.
lot of attention.
Yeah, date nights. Set aside that
I
time.
love date nights. Date nights are a must. Date nights are a
Yes.
must because it's something about being dated,
Mm-hmm.
and that always
Yeah.
when you get in a relationship, you don't date no more because y'all live together. Y'all come home, y'all. I mean, y'all need to take some time to go and sit across the table, and she put on that red dress, you know.
Yes. So
Yeah.
let me tell y'all where I
Yeah.
started doing since I had my hysterectomy. So, that is the best thing ever. I have to tell the ladies that
a
for
lot
me.
of people say
That's
that.
true. That's true.
Baby, let me tell you, it's still dripping everything. So
Yeah.
I don't wear underwear
Yes,
sometimes when we go on dates. Did you
So
hear me?
y'all, what you
I
said? The
said
last
I don't wear underwear sometimes when we go on dates, and he knows, and that's like a
I
turn
mean, hey,
on.
long as y'all, hey, that's y'all thing. Shoot.
Right.
Yeah,
No
like
kids
feel
at
like
the end of the day.
Yeah.
be spicy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes women need to have that okay, because sometimes men make women feel like that they're not, like if they flirtatious or take it up a notch, you make us feel like we some type of pervert or something. I mean, so if I'm flirting with you, receive it and flirt back, acknowledge me, and let me know
Yes.
that I'm
Yes.
okay.
People don't know how to
But
do
once
that.
you start having children and get married, they want to put you on a little shelf now.
No.
Don't do this no more.
Oh,
Don't
no,
do
you
that.
still gotta
Don't
That's
do
what
keep
that.
you
the
pay
freak
nannies
going.
for. You
Right.
babysitters. You still make each other a priority. Kids are a priority, but make each other a priority always.
Right.
And Dolores said, give attention and learn your partner.
Yeah.
Dolores,
Yes.
we always say be a little.
Yes.
So I
Not
have
frisky.
Nisi said couples should learn each other's love language, and date nights are great. Been married 16 years and we still date.
That's awesome,
Mm.
Nisa.
I
That's
love it.
Absolutely.
Also, I
Love
think
it.
the key thing is like. You gotta like that person. If you don't like,
Yes.
you don't want to be around that person.
Mhm.
You know, you can love them all day long, but if you don't like them, hey, the fuck away from me.
Yeah, you right about
What about
that.
money? What about people think that a date has to cost? No, it don't.
No,
Sometimes all
absolutely
it
not.
costs just a little creativity in your mind. You can date around the house.
Give me a
Exactly.
candlelit
That's
dinner.
right.
You're in the house.
I'm that girl that like picnics.
Y'all hear that, fellas?
I do
I'm
too.
just saying.
But just not in you between the month of May and September. Don't take me on a picnic.
But you can actually set up a nice picnic in your home.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's different.
Put
And
up
then
a
when you
tent,
ball playing like
whatever.
that, you
Yeah.
apart.
But I have a
You
question.
can.
You know, I've heard that women love picnics. Why? What is
Because
it about
it's so,
picnics?
it's
enlighten
so
the fellas.
intimate.
It's personal.
It's personal and it's intimate, and you put effort into getting that together. Like it's nothing. You didn't put much effort into taking me out to a restaurant. Okay, you picked the restaurant, but like you got to make the scenery pretty.
Yeah.
You know, make it
So how
pretty.
you do it? How
Yeah.
you put it together?
I would say for me, give me some rose petals, make it pretty.
Listen up, guys.
Like make it into like the shape of a heart or something.
Wine,
You know,
champagne.
wine there, give me some little
Yeah.
deal. Give me some little what they call it, some whipped cream, and just let's just lay there. Let's watch the sunset. Let's watch
Let
it
me have
come
on
up.
my little dress. My little dress.
Yes.
You tell me I'm beautiful, and then you rub my face. And
Yes.
you wipe my sweat. And
Kiss me.
Yeah.
Oh boy, y'all going to
I
something
I
else.
love it.
You want to be
Love it.
loved.
Nisa says she do romantic candlelight dinners for a date night.
At
That's
home.
pretty.
Do you,
That's nice.
Nisi, do you have those candlelight dinners at home? Respond when you can. So, can you give us some tips on some romantic things that you can do? From expensive things to also cheap things. Do you know some things?
Talking to me, Tiff?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So it's this round thing that floats in the water, a floating tray. You could fix if you have a pool. You can do that, fix it up real nice, and just go out there like you in Bali somewhere.
Mhm.
And it's just y'all, right?
That's nice right there.
Yeah.
This is kind of expensive, but I like expensive shit. Like I like private jets and things like that. So you can take a ride. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on what you want to do. To me, concerts are great. My husband and I, he doesn't listen to Snoop Dogg, but I'm going to that concert because I want to smoke weed too. So he's attending.
Let the church say amen.
So part of a date, wait a minute, listen.
He's loving it.
We went and got matching tattoos as a date.
Oh, matching tattoos.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. And it's his first tattoo ever. So yeah, you can travel for the weekend together. So it's so many different things that you can do, whether they're extraordinary or whether they're in your home and your space. You know, set up the tub.
I think the main thing is to pay attention to one another.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. How about this? You
So
can put a book together.
we was told, Cheron, that you turning your husband completely out.
I bet he love it.
Oh my God. So anyway,
Nowhere.
look, I ain't saying nothing. But
No, he going nowhere.
you can read a book together as
Oh
a date night.
yes, I would love that.
That's sexy.
And whoever
You
reads
know,
the best
it's
read though.
simple. Yeah. So it's a lot of things that you can do.
Mhm.
So, Vashawn, like, tell us, okay, so how long, because you're married, so how long have you been married?
5 years.
Okay.
So tell us, so from 5 years to now, like, how do you manage to keep the spark up, and how do you stay attentive as a husband?
Man, you have to like I said, you have to listen rather than hear when y'all having conversations with each other.
Yeah.
Because hearing doesn't require anything. You hear things all day long, but when you listening requires attentiveness. So you're actually paying attention to what the other person says. And also I think that you need to keep it spicy in the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
How do you keep it spicy in the bedroom when you've been with the person over a decade?
well, you got to think like when you first met her. I don't want to be rude, but you know, you thinking slutty thoughts, freaky thoughts about her. You got to keep them thoughts going.
Okay.
You know, but once you stop those thoughts, then that's when the side chick come in because the side chick is doing everything you're thinking about.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But you, Rashawn, that's also where it comes in with liking your spouse.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just loving them, but liking them. Because when you like somebody, you'll do anything to please them.
Yeah. Not anything, but a lot. Most of the things.
Anything legal.
It depends.
So how do you, okay, so obviously, let's say if you got married really young and you've been with the same person for like 20, 30 years, obviously you're probably not going to be the same size you were 30 years ago.
Right.
You're going to go through this probably weight gain and, physical changes and all of that other stuff. How do you maintain that same spark through all of those life changes? Like, because you're not going to be who you married 30 years ago. So how do
No,
you maintain the
absolutely.
same spice?
To me, it's all about communication, but I'm gonna say this is what I do. We've been married almost 6 years, almost 4 years together, six. I still go to the gym. I
Mm-hmm.
still make sure that I look beautiful. Um, like I love my husband, so I always tell him I love you.
Me too.
And a lot of times I say I
I
like you
love
too.
to.
So to me it doesn't matter how long you've been married. If you like the person, you just like them. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
That
like for
unconditional love.
instance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, my husband almost lost his foot. And I was like, I told him after the fact, I said, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to push your ass around for the rest
No,
of my
that's great.
life. Like,
Come on.
I like you, I'll do that. You're that
Yeah.
special to
Uh-huh.
me,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So thank
Because I
God
mean,
he
to me, it's
didn't,
like a
but
lot of that. It changes. It's like you feel like you think you feel like you love that person when y'all first get together. But again, like you just made a great statement. Like, okay, he could have lost his foot, or somebody could have been dealing with some type of illness that could, like,
Change
really
things.
change things. So it's like you really got to make sure you love that person through it all.
yeah,
And that's a main fact to why you can do it, because you never
Mm-hmm.
know what tomorrow's going to be and what type of problem that's going to come between you and that person. Create
that's
Mm-hmm.
memories
right.
while you can.
You
Now, no
know,
opportunity wasted. Now, no opportunity wasted. At this point, right now, love on the person you love. Love
Mm-hmm.
on, create memories. Take pictures.
yes,
Go to Galveston or Herman Park. How big your funds are? Because I know some of the
yeah.
people. Every time you turn
You
around, they got a
know,
baby wagon, but they
when
having
I
fun.
when my husband and I we go to bed, like I always touch him. I sleep with my hand on him. And the reason I do that, I say, God, if he happens to pass before me, I want to remember that touch. I
Yes.
want
Mm-hmm.
to remember how he feels.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. And that's really good. We got some questions here. Sean Nisi said some ideas for hot dates. Pillow talk. Put a candle on, put your favorite music on, and get a drink and talk to each other. Movie night. Sean also said, I love role playing. And yes, you must like your person. Nisi come back
Yeah.
and say, true, you must like the person. Because if you love them, you can get creative. So
And so how
Right.
do you, okay, so we went through the different life changes as far as, the physical changes and everything, but like how do you like maintain that love when that person just absolutely just gets under your skin
Ooh.
sometimes? Like how do you get back to that love place? Like how do you manage to get back there?
Well, I never lose that love place, but I pray. I used to be a firecracker where I just
mhm,
like go off.
Everything.
But my husband is so gentle that
uh-huh.
he's tempered my personality.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
So
husband.
now I don't pop off at the mouth if we are having words. I'll take it back, I'll meditate on it, and then we'll come back together.
Absolutely.
So that's just for me.
yeah.
Before
That
I used to be in your forehead, like talking about nigga and calling you a B, and but
Uh-huh.
I don't do that anymore. And I think that also comes
You
with
get your soulmate.
maturity and love.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what about what you think?
Like you're mild mannered, so like I
Are you really
imagine,
mild manner?
or is that just what you
like
show us? Because
like
I ain't never seen
Clark
you pop
like
off
Clark
nothing.
Kent. Mild man like Clark Kent.
I don't even know if you can get mad. I've never seen you angry.
Well, I
Me
mean,
So
I
either.
can
Me
get mad
either.
if I'm pushed to the point, but
Uh-huh.
for the most part, I like to keep the conflict down.
mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
as opposed to arguing. I
So
mean,
okay, so keeping the conflict down, does that mean okay? Does that mean that you compromise by doing something that you don't want to do, or that you like when you keep the conflict down? Like, let's say if it's something that you truly disagree with your wife, do you go against what your morals say because you just want to keep the conflict down, or like how do you come to a resolution without getting out of character?
Well, if it don't jeopardize my morals, I'm gonna have to go with my morals first.
Yes.
First and foremost. But if it's just like an ordinary argument and not to be petty, I mean sometimes I can get petty. Just a little bit.
Petty?
Just a little bit. Just to have fun, you know. You know, but
Just have a little fun.
Yeah, just have a little fun. But you know, I would compromise. To be any relationship, to survive any relationship, you need to compromise.
Yeah.
You know,
That's number one.
yeah.
Let me
yeah.
ask
I think that's
question.
number one, compromise.
Yes.
About like going to, like, if you get into an argument, do you go to bed without like talking it out? Do you go to bed mad and then wake up the next day and not talking?
No.
Well, my grandma used to say, never go to bed mad, because you never know. You may not wake up.
You may not wake up.
Right.
You know,
Last thing that happened, you was just mad.
Well, I try not to.
But I have to say this, y'all. Sometimes people need a timeout or a space to calm down. And sometimes you might not get that space right before bed. You know what I'm saying? Because it could just happen at night. You know, so I agree with his grandmom, and I was taught the same thing. But I also now realize that some people need their space for a little bit, and then you come back together.
But communicate
so
that.
FYI, can I? Yeah,
I mean,
communicate that. You know, if you need space, don't turn over and be mad because you know, like me, I'm an empath, so I feel what you do, what you're feeling. So I'm up all night restless because
y'all not talking.
Because we're not talking or whatever like that. And to me, that could be a form of punishment and control. So with that being said, if you do need your space, communicate that to me.
Let me know.
Okay, look, I'm communicate.
Or you could just throw your butt on them.
You know what?
Oh, I do that all the time.
That right there is a great. That is a great idea.
Here, baby, tap this thing real quick.
Hey,
another thing that I will say is, okay, you may not necessarily come to a resolve that night, but I think if you can at least say, you know what, we may not come to a resolution tonight, but baby, I love you, and we're gonna finish talking about this tomorrow morning.
That's what Sean said. Sean said the same thing. Even if we didn't agree, I'll be quiet and still say I love you. And then we have Jermaine Bogan, a loneman. He said, yes, my husband has calmed me so much. So what I'm hearing is the right man can get you in that calm space.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So can I ask for Sean a question?
Sure.
Go for it.
So Sean, my question is, and I know you can't answer for all Black men, but I want to know, why do you think that Black men aren't into kink?
Into what?
Kink.
You said kink?
Yes.
What is kink?
Yes. What is kink?
I want to know that.
Okay. Do you know what BDSM is?
What were they whipping it?
Okay, so
school tonight.
Okay, we going. Hey, everybody out there, get y'all pens and paper out.
That's that other level shit.
Get y'all pens and paper together.
Yeah, teach us a couple of things.
Like different types of toys and handcuffs and just certain things.
So what would ask me that question again?
Why Black men not into kink?
Why they not into that?
Toys and all that stuff.
I mean,
why do you feel?
Well, I'm not. Most Black men are into it. Like myself, I don't mind if you got toys you want to play with yourself. Let me pull up a chair and watch.
But you don't want to participate. You said you gonna pull up a chair and watch. You want to participate.
No, I'm gonna participate, but I just want to see what's going on. See what you be doing when I'm not around. It's really what I'm trying to see.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna join you. You know. But you know, but I think but I think for most Black men, they just fuck the toys. They're just ready to go at it and get it. You know, which is cool too sometimes.
Right.
But
I think
Deshaun wants to see you.
Then I might be embarrassed. I may be shy.
Oh my God.
But anyway,
sometimes for a woman,
Yes.
Sometimes for a woman, it's another form of stimulation. It's another form of excitement. And that's why I ask, and I think a lot of times Black men tend to shy away from those type of conversations, or if you bring that type of conversation up, they're like, oh my God, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just curious from Rashawn's perspective why he thinks that Black men.
Q's have a different mindset about that. Q's down for whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
I just want to say that.
Okay.
The bros are down for whatever. For all the, I can speak for all the bros out there.
Listen, guys, I just like to just say, this is our most erotica show that we ever had, but we're just everyday people.
Yep.
Everyday conversation.
That's all we
Yeah.
are.
And we're talking
Yeah.
about we put it on the table, whether it's for you or it's not for you.
We need to have our
But
first giveaway.
we're talking about it and it's opening up, and you may get some light. These are the things that's going on in the world every day.
Yep.
And these are just conversations that comes up. And we have a lot of people in tune into this live, talking, asking questions. And so they are interested. And this is a conversation to talk about. We have, again, CHERON K. GRIFFIN as our special guest today. Also, she has another book that I am just really, really want to get into before it's all over. Can you show the book and tell the name of it and give us some little insight on this book?
So the book is entitled 134 Reasons You Can't Find a Man. Okay. And literally it's a journal. So it gives you 134 reasons. But then you have to write your reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's about exploration. It's about your journey. It's about healing. A lot of times in this book. So I wrote it because I went to a place called Sosua. Okay. I don't know if you all know where that is. That's in the Dominican Republic.
She is well traveled.
And that's a place where men go to sleep with the chicas, right? So there's American men. There's so lots of black men, white men, European men, Asian men, Indian men, and they're all there to sleep with the women. When I went, I didn't know where I was going, but on the plane ride, I felt like I was on Soul Plane, and I was like, God, where am I going? I just picked it because I like the beach.
Did they have a stripper pole?
And just it didn't, but it was just loud black men talking and laughing, the camaraderie. Like they were excited to touch ground because they knew that the women would be waiting on them. They pay them a little cash and they can have the best experience for that week ever. And you see the most decrepit men with the most beautiful women. No, seriously. But it's their job, and some of these men actually fall in love and marry these prostitutes because that's really what they are. So I was there again. That's where I met my husband. He was there to sleep with the chica, but he got me instead.
Come on.
Come on.
And,
like he won.
And I didn't sleep with him, but I did show him my titties, okay? And he always says,
I think your husband won. He won in that deal.
Oh my God.
So guys, we have a giveaway. Today. Somebody's going home with one of her books. But the question is,
what's the question? Come on.
The question is, what is the title of CHERON's first book?
Somebody type it in the comments.
Hurry.
The first person who types the correct answer will receive the first book. Have y'all been listening? Have y'all been watching? Because she said it a couple of times and she even showed a picture of it.
I showed it.
Okay, you got to complete that, Sean. Wait, that's the first one?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay, so we have a winner.
Okay.
Sean won the first book. All right.
You won.
All right, Sean.
You won.
So Sean, after
see
the show,
you the book after put your address on there or after the show. What you want to say?
Basically, we'll inbox you. So somebody write down her name, and we're gonna inbox you to get your information so that we can actually get the book sent to you.
So you're gonna have glasses, Sean, and the book to match. All right,
Congratulations.
Next, we have can someone name the name of her second book? Who the first person who names her second book will take home the second book. Y'all been paying attention. Y'all been watching. She showed the picture a couple of times.
Oh man, and it's my personal favorite. I haven't read it yet.
Okay,
somebody.
We're gonna make it a little easier. What country she was in that gave her the initiative to write her second book? She just said
it. Come on now. Whoa. Sean taking home 2 books. Come on.
Oh my God.
Show her the book. Show her the book. Come on.
Sean been paying attention.
Yeah, Sean is a smarty pants.
Sean came to collect on today.
Taking notes.
So there's a book. And we have 2
So literally, y'all, I interviewed the men on ground.
Okay.
And then I just put my knowledge.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. You are bold, courageous, serial entrepreneur. We just love you. And I love being your business partner. And we got great things coming ahead. And CHERON, you know, your eyes have not seen, the ears have not heard the great things that's coming your way. Your authenticity, authentic. Okay, say that for me.
Authenticity.
Okay. My mother never clipped it.
Y'all take the cup away from her.
Yeah,
take that cup away.
Yeah, y'all don't know what's in this cup. It's his fault.
Ooh, yes, I should have brought mine.
I know. And so again, CHERON, if people want to contact you, follow you, give them your handles on your IG, your Facebook, and all of that, where they can contact you.
So everything is CHERON K Griffin, CHERON as in Nancy, K, GRIFF as in Frank, I, N as in Nancy, again, CHERON K Griffin.
That's for what?
That's for all my social media pages and even my website, CHERONKGriffin.com.
So that's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitter.
TikTok, Twitter, the new thing, everything.
Okay. So also, can you just send a shout out to Preacher's Exes and tell them where to go see that?
Woohoo! Yes, literally, y'all. Go on Tubi, watch Preacher's Exes. The pilot is out there, and it took me 10 years to finally get it somewhere. So thank God for that. Thank you, guys.
Yes. So stay tuned, y'all.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Before you go, CHERON, I just can you tell us about the podcast that you host? The 50
Oh my
Shades
God.
of Blue.
It's called 50 Shades of Blue, and it's authentic conversations. And one thing that I talk about is a lot of sex. I talk about a lot of sex.
And I'm going to be a guest, y'all.
Yes, and I can't wait.
Hey, I'm going to tune in tonight. Every night I'm tuning in.
So what night of your podcast? Friday night? Is airing on Friday nights?
So I'm getting ready to do season 2, but they can go out there and just type in 50 Shades of Blue podcast. And all the seasons, well, not the seasons, all the whatevers they are, will come up 10 episodes. The episodes will come up, but we're getting ready to start filming for season 2.
And where's it streaming?
It's streaming on Spotify. Is it iTunes? I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. Just type it in. It'll come iHeart.
Okay. Google searching it and it'll tell us.
Hey, I heard you were looking for a
thank you.
I heard you were looking for a chocolate ball head guy to interview on that podcast.
I am done.
I would love to interview you. Yes. I mean, all of y'all, but you gotta be down for the conversation. I don't know where it's gonna go. But baby, it's gonna go.
CHERON,
Nicorita is down.
CHERON, I met you one time, and I don't know if you remember our conversation. My conversation is a little different, but I
remember.
I would love to come talk on your show, though.
Oh, I would love that. So I'll have you guys on individually.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So guys, we thank everybody for tuning in tonight. thank you for this adult conversation tonight. Hopefully, no kids were watching.
18 and up.
And you know, it's my boy
Vashawn, you
and
can
I'm
call
Tifco.
me VO.
Tiffany Collins.
Nika Rika.
And we are out.
We are
And
out.
thank you
y'all
so
for
much,
tuning in.
Sharon.
Mwah.
I want to say thank you all for allowing me to grace your stage with my presence. I'm just happy and excited that I had the opportunity. Thank you.
You're
We're
welcome.
excited to
Enjoyed
have
you.
you, and
Thank
we actually
you.
absolutely enjoyed you.
Okay. See y'all next Monday at
Night,
7.
night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.